Hey, how you doing? Kevin here from Bicycle Warehouse today. I want to talk to you a little bit about brake pads. We had a bike come in with some Shimano brake pads. The guest was having some issues, and it was pretty apparent once we actually pulled this guy apart what the problem was. As you can see, this is what a brake pad. This is the other side of the brake pad. So there were a couple issues going on. One side of the brake was drastically being worn more than, say, the other side. And for this case, it was the inbound pad, so that means that the caliper was not centered. So what happens when they get worn down like this? You actually end up doing more damage to your caliper, which is the part that houses the brake pads, and the rotor. So basically, when it gets down to metal like that, you're actually doing damage to your rotor. So if you catch it in time, a lot of times you might be able to get away with it, but if both sides are worn, 9 times out of 10 you actually have to replace the rotor. So this guest caught it. It didn't appear that the rotor was too bad, so what we're doing here is we're replacing the pads, and this guest actually has a few options. So as you can see, the pad is the same shape, so we have a few different options for Shimano. Nowadays Shimano has a pad that has actually a heat dissipating fin attached to it. So what does that mean? That means that your brake will be able to, will have more power for longer because of the heat being able to kind of, dissipate through these fins here. So it cools down quicker, doesn't allow the fluid, the mineral oil inside of the line to boil or get hot. So it gives you consistent braking power. So like I said, this one here is actually another option. Would still be an upgrade from what these are. It just has a different type of backing. And then this one is actually the same or similar than the other. It's just a slightly different compound. So, nowadays, depending on the manufacturer or other manufacturers, a lot of different options for brake pad replacement, upgrades. If it's an older brake, there might actually be an upgrade in the pad technology or the backing or things like that. So bring it on in, let us take a look, and replace some pads for you. Thank you.